What is up, fuckers? Welcome back to another video. Just hit you with that Be Distinct intro. Shout out to that guy. Congrats on the new G, by the way. In today's video, super exciting because we're finally gonna be getting our twin turbo G35 out onto the streets. We're gonna do all the little extra things that we had to pretty much finish off in order to get it running. We gotta bleed the clutch. We gotta put the drive shaft in. I gotta put transmission fluid into the transmission. I gotta fix my AC condenser hardline that I broke off on accident. And we also got to get the coolant reservoir mounted. Now, the coolant reservoir, the famous wine bottle coolant reservoir for the last NA builds. Something I did definitely go super lazy on, but felt like it didn't really matter. As long as the line was all the way at the bottom, sucking in water, it should be fine. Now, a lot of us thought that this was the factor that destroyed the G35 back when it got rod knock, when it overheated, and when I was drifting it, still redlining it, not caring that it was super hot because I didn't even dare to look at the gauge. I was just having so much fun. But yeah, we believe that it was that reservoir that made all the coolant leak out and caused air to go in the system, caused it to overheat, thus you know, me sending it like a crazy guy, getting rod knock. So I actually ended up finding a coolant leak when I put this engine together. Actually, you know, right after I got it running, you know, I had it run for a little while. On my Instagram story, you guys were actually able to hear it spool. I let a little clip of it spooling. Like, this shit spools at 2K RPMs. Like, so I'm so excited. I can't wait to freaking drive this thing, and I know you guys can't wait to see it out on the road. So we're gonna be preparing it in this video to get it ready. But that coolant leak that I found, it was under here. If you guys can see this blue hose right here, it actually looks like it's it's touching this little bracket right here. It's because I had to cut it and then move it a little bit, you know, forward onto that coolant line. The reason why I had to cut it was because there was a piece where there was like a pinhole pinch and it was leaking out a bunch of coolant. There's some coolant on the floor here from when it was running, and I had no idea about that. And I think that this must have gotten pinched somehow when maybe the car went off road while drifting it over there at the compound, because the compound has some roads where it's just like an immediate like drop off up to like a foot. So I did send the car off the track a couple of times, I'm not gonna lie, and I honestly skateboard skidded the side of the road out there when I was out there. So I'm thinking maybe at one point I fell in the middle right before the major skid right here. I think at the beginning of that skid, my left tire went off the road, and the road is just tearing up the middle of the car right there. So I think I might have punctured that line, and I didn't know it, and some air got into the system real quick, and what caused it to overheat. It's just that when I popped the hood and we saw the wine bottle reservoir here, we saw coolant everywhere, which there was already coolant everywhere from right after the tune because the overflow was just kind of pouring out after the engine got real hot. But either way, a factor of those two, I believe, caused the death of our old NA motor. So I'm taking a lot of precautions now. I bought this pretty cool little reservoir. I was trying to order one off of Mishimoto. They have one just like this, but they were on back order until like the end of September, and I was like, no, I'm not fucking waiting that long. So I went on eBay, picked one up that looked just like it, and we're just gonna drill a little hole right here so that it can vent, and we're gonna be setting up this little bracket. I'm probably gonna end up, oh jeez. I'm probably gonna end up mounting it about right here and letting this this clip pretty much hook on. I'm gonna drill some holes right here, put some bolts through it, and that'll hold that together. Also, a clamp will be holding this this mounting bracket to this. It'll look kind of sketch, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine, I promise. So we're gonna hold that in place right here, pretty much right where the old coolant reservoir was, and it's a pretty good spot. It'll clear the hood and everything, so we should be okay. So yeah, I want to go ahead and mount that together, get this thing on there, fill it up with some coolant, and you know, definitely do the remainder of the bleeding process with the vehicle and the coolant. As far as the exhaust, I still have to get the exhaust on. I did get this one AFR pipe up there. One of the test pipes is up there, but the other side is still not connected, so I have to tighten all the bolts on this side, you know, put the flange gaskets in, and then same thing with the other side. It's a pain in the ass to get to those bolts, especially with a twin turbo build, and these manifolds are just fat with a turbo, so it's hard to get to that special bolt from up here. I may be able to do it, but I'm not too sure. I'm gonna have to figure that out later on. Right now I want to do all the easy stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and knock out that coolant reservoir, and then we're gonna go ahead and knock out this AC line that I kind of broke, as you guys can see. So this AC line right here has to connect to this AC line right here. So what I got was an AC hardline splice kit. I'm pretty much just gonna like cut it off right here so it's got a nice like not bent end right there. and then we're gonna put the splice kit on, which is right here. So it comes with all the pieces, the seals that you need. It's kind of like an AN fitting line to connect your AC lines that are broken or split or leaking. So this is actually pretty nice. I got this. This is actually a 3/8 kit from Amazon. So yeah, I copped that. So we're gonna throw that on there. We're gonna see if we can fix our little AC line. I got some new O-rings for the AC condenser, and we got a brand new condenser in there looking nice and shiny back there. So hopefully we're gonna have a badass twin turbo build with some AC. So I'm super stoked on that. I can't wait to give my 67-year-old mom a ride in this thing because it's gonna scare the shit out of her. But her being, you know, a little bit older and everything, you know, I gotta take it easy. I gotta make sure it's got AC so she's a little comfortable because it's hot as hell in Florida. And then, you know, I'm gonna put her in the seat. You know what I'm saying? Super stoked for the future videos with this and scaring the shit out of some people driving this thing. But hey, let's get to work. We still got some things to do. Let's see if we can get this thing on the streets by tomorrow. I want to do all the hard work tonight, see if we can get it rolling tomorrow. So let's do it. I was a little worried about that clamp type of bracket, but honestly, it fits super flush and it's super tight. It like dug into the paint of the reservoir. So I was just tapping on it, like even with vibrations, that shit is not coming off. So I'm stoked on that. Pretty easy install. Just drilled right through here in the front support. I'm gonna go ahead and drill a hole through here so that it actually vents, and we should be good. So yeah guys, if anything happens and it starts to overflow, if there's too much coolant in the system and the car gets really hot, it'll start to come out of that little hole right there instead of causing too much pressure in the system. On the stock reservoir, there's actually on the cap, there's like a little tube that goes out and lets it drain pretty much out of the car. I can probably eventually put a little tube like thing on here just so it kind of faces it downward, but that's good enough. So coolant reservoir, check. We just got to fill it up with some coolant. Next thing we're gonna do is the AC line, so let's go ahead and get working on that. O-ring's done. I gotta go ahead and cut off the side, make sure I got a nice little pipe to splice, you know what I'm saying? Alright guys, so that 3/8 splice kit right there is actually the wrong splice kit. This is the correct one. It's a 5/16. That is what will fit our AC high side hardline. I used a little Honda, this is an O-ring for the condenser. Which is actually the same exact size, so I got the O-rings on there, pretty nice. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the splice kit up. We're gonna just set this one aside for another time maybe. But yeah, 5/16, that's one that we need. Goes this first, then this little guy, then the little green seal, back that up against it, and then when this one screws tight, it'll pretty much thread into here. And creates a good old seal right there. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing for the other side of the hard line. Alright guys, got the high side spliced and connected to our new condenser. Everything is good as far as trying to recharge it and getting AC now. So I'm pretty stoked on that. Got that all fixed up. I was pretty bummed that I broke it, but I didn't realize that they actually made splices that you reconnect them again. So super easy to do. I'm glad that we're able to get the right size and get that done. So that's ready to go. Hopefully it doesn't cause any leaks. We're gonna put dye in the system when we recharge it to make sure it doesn't leak out of anywhere. And hopefully we got some good old AC once we get this thing going. It's so windy out here right now in Florida. I don't know what's going on. We got like 5 fucking hurricanes out there in the Atlantic and the Gulf Coast. It's crazy right now. We got like record-breaking named storms this year. Of course, 2020. Like fuck everybody, right? But we're prepared if anything happens. If we get a hurricane come our way, we pretty much like wait till last minute to start preparing and putting all the boards up because most of them miss us here in West Palm anyway. But fingers crossed we don't get anything crazy this year. Now I get to do all of the stuff that is not fun, which is like loading up the transmission oil, putting the drive shaft on, and last but not least, which I'm dreading, is putting on the exhaust, the test pipes, because it's hard to reach those bolts. So I'm gonna figure that out. But let's do our drive shaft. We got our Z1 Motorsports aluminum lightweight single piece drive shaft right here. Got the bolts down there. So I'm gonna start putting that on there. And once I have the drive shaft in and we actually put it on the floor, I can finally go ahead and tighten down the crank shaft bolt to spec. What's this hose doing in here? We don't need this here. I don't know if I told you guys, but I do have the ADDW1 catch can set up right now. I heard with boosted VQs that running a catch can is kind of iffy. It kind of just dumps oil into the can. So I'm gonna let you guys know what my experience is with this, with a boosted setup, and if I gotta change it up, then I will in the future. But I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we're gonna be okay. All right, guys, we out here, we under here. Just gonna go ahead and fill up the transmission with some transmission fluid, which really is just some 75W90 Mobil 1 gear oil. And we're using gear oil because it's a manual transmission. Otherwise, if it was auto, you would use some automatic transmission fluid. But pretty much going to be using the same fluid that is in your differential. And in this case, we're going to be using this Mobil 1 75W synthetic gear oil. So you're going to have to buy this nice little pump from AutoZone if you guys are doing this. Just so you can easily pump it out of the bottle and into the transmission, because there's no way you can get a bottle to kind of fit in there like that. So put one in here and you just fill it up with about 4 quarts or so, maybe like 3.5, until it starts coming out of that that fill hole. So this kind of sucks, but we'll be here for a little bit. And this shit smells so bad. If you get this on your clothes, that shit does not fucking come out. Definitely a freaking workout, let me tell you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those nice and tight, and then we're gonna go ahead and spray it off with some brake clean, make sure none of them are leaking. Alright guys, so we got the transmission full of fluid, we've got everything cleaned up down there, and we're pretty much ready to go ahead and start working on the exhaust, unfortunately. But I'm gonna go ahead and put up those test pipes, and I'm just gonna go ahead and fix up a little bit of wires that I got, like right here, the one running next to the tire. I wanna get the headlights in, plug it in, and get the ABS sensor plugged in and everything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on all those, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started, bleed some more coolant, make sure that our reservoir is working properly, not overfilling and whatnot. Next thing we gotta do is worry about getting the clutch bled. So let's go ahead and do the exhaust, and I will let you guys know what I did. Alright dude, so it didn't take me as long as I thought it was gonna take me to get those test pipes in there. I was able to find like a little way to use a kind of like a joint socket so I can get it at an angle with my gun right here. So I went from a 1/2 inch to a 3/8 socket, and I was able to get it super tight with the gun. So as you guys can see, we got the test pipe in there. We got our AFR gauge in the driver's side test pipe, and then over there in the passenger side test pipe, we have our O2 sensors deleted in the tune anyway. You don't really need them, the rear O2 sensors, especially when there's no cats. So I just kind of tucked up that wire on the other side. Everything is super clean, super tight. And guys, I am so excited to hear this thing like out of the actual exhaust and not just the headers. But before we can go ahead and do that and turn it on, get it running, we're gonna go ahead and put our drive shaft in. So let me go ahead and pop that drive shaft in real quick. Dude, that's a pain in the butt. With my exhaust setup, you don't have to remove the whole exhaust to put the drive shaft in, but it does make it a little bit tight when trying to put it in. No, but really, it was kind of a pain in the butt. But we got it, we fucking did it. Everything's done. I actually had to like kind of give up and just walk away real quick. But while I did that, I was able to get the headlights in, and the shit's looking fucking done, yo! Oh my god, look at this shit, dude. I'm so fucking stoked. Yo, guys, oh my god, I was literally just cursing this thing out like 20 minutes ago, telling it that it's a piece of shit. But dude, I'm so fucking happy that it's all the super hard work is finally done. The last thing that we have to do is bleed the clutch, and I'm gonna have my buddy Aiden with his Subaru. He's gonna come around tomorrow. He's gonna help me, pump the clutch while I go ahead and bleed it. And that is the last thing that we gotta do before we lower it and put it on the floor. But I can't wait to give this thing a start up right now, because I wanna hear it, what it sounds like with the exhaust hooked up. I wanna make sure the AFR gauge and everything is working right. And I wanna make sure that coolant gets bled correctly. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. It's a little dark outside right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a little cold start. I'm gonna let it warm up a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a little bit of rev, just like up to like 2,000 or 3,000 RPMs, and I'm gonna let you guys listen to that fucking spooling, baby. Holy shit, yo! I can't believe that's it. Like, dude. That's it, dude. Look at it, bro. I'm gonna cry over here, Alright, guys, so we're gonna wake up tomorrow. We're gonna have our buddy come over. We're gonna go ahead and bleed the clutch, get this thing on the floor, see if we can get some data logs on the road. So I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. I want 100%. Check it out, guys. We got the .3 brake fluid for our clutch system. This is pretty much what OEM recommends. A lot of people say use .4, but I'm not really about that life right now because the car isn't really designed for it. So we're gonna use .3, and yeah, onward. Shout out to the boy Aiden. Appreciate you, bro, for coming through. Always willing to give us a helping hand. And yeah, because definitely need 2 people to do this. So we're gonna go ahead and start pumping the clutch pedal, and I'm gonna be on the bottom while I release and open up the open and close the valve to bleed it. And yeah, hopefully it doesn't take a long time. I know in the past it's been kind of a pain in the butt to bleed this thing, but we'll see. With some experience, you know, it goes a long way. Yeah. All right, let go. Go ahead and pump 5 more times. It's starting to thin out a little bit. Woo! Alright, that was a pain in the butt, but we got the clutch bled. There was so much air in the system, so I had to adjust the crap out of the clutch like at the beginning in order to even get it to work. So we're gonna go ahead and lower it down. We're gonna get it started, and Aiden's gonna hear it for the first time. Yeah. And yeah, man, we're gonna get on the floor and see if we can get it like first drive, guys. Stoked. It's still surreal. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah. Really? Yeah. Trying to put the drive shaft in. I was like, fuck you. Actually? Literally. Damn.
Oh, it's recording, no?
I think I hit it. Are you ready, dude?
Twin Terpskis.
Yes, sir. Oh shit, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. It's like super consistent all the way through. The pressure.
Oh, I forgot. The sensor's not hooked up.
Oh.
I gotta just hold the button. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, thank God there's no problems with the clutch. Holy shit. Oh yeah, it hasn't been on the floor in a couple days, couple weeks. This is my buddy's jack. This thing has no remorse. This thing will just drop the car.
Really?
Yeah, so I gotta oh! Gotta be careful. Oh fuck, we're gonna pull this shit out.
There's a Z right there.
Yeah. Yo, good morning. It's the next day. We got our buddy Aiden with the Subaru outside. He's gonna take us over to the parts store real quick to hear some nice little spools. He's got a nice little downpipe and tune on it. So we're gonna listen to a little Subaru. I gotta make sure I got my vape with me. My man, always ready to come through to give a helping hand. Good man with the DoubleASupply, his t-shirt, my dog. I always plug that DoubleASupply.com, but if you guys want to support the build, hit up the website and get some dope merch. I told him to make sure I got my vape pen while I get in here.
Bruh. So I'm doing data logs with the tuner right now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, so he just sent me
a new the access port. Bro, we just got one of these in our used car department at Honda. And,
oh, wow.
And it has one of those and everything, but it's got a blown head gasket.
So it's probably STI.
Yeah.
Because it's a whole different motor.
Wait, what? Wait, why? Because it has a blown head gasket?
Yeah. I mean, these are...
Dude, the thing sounds so good with a downpipe.
It sounds like a jet.
Dude,
wait till we're like,
it does.
if you're just cruising.
I can't wait to sound like that, bro. I don't think my turbos are gonna be that loud though. Like they were loud when I had the exhaust disconnected. They were loud, but like when I was trying to rev it yesterday after connecting the exhaust, I didn't really hear them too much, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, yo, I'm gonna show you guys how dope they sound, and then they didn't really make any noise. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, it's outside. It's running, dude. Holy shit. Yo, thank you guys so much. You guys showed so much love on the last video. Like, incredible. When we got this thing first started, like in the first day we got 3,500 views, like 600 likes. Crazy. Thank you guys so much. Smash that like button for getting this thing fucking driving now. Let's see if we can get it. I'm gonna turn on the laptop. We're gonna get some logs going. All right, guys, first drive. Let's do it. It goes into gear pretty good, so we bled the clutch very well. Yo, AFR gauge working pretty good. I don't even know like what boost is set to. I don't know. I'm not even trying to hit boost. Like the engine still has to be broken in. Like this is just strictly for first drive. Like yo.
How's the clutch feel?
Feels great. It really does feel good.
Oh.
I might take it on the road, but dude, it's fucking driving. Holy shit. The transmission feels really good going into gear.
Nice. Yeah, take it on the road for sure. Just like ease into it. I heard the blow off valve just now.
I cannot believe this right now. My mirror, dude, it's so different going from the truck to this car.
Oh yeah.
So you can see the boost still negative right now because I'm not really in the throttle. Oh my god, I heard the blow valve! Yo, it's just... I can feel it, dude!
Yeah. That's awesome.
Shit! Oh my god, my phone's going off. Who's calling me right now? Leave me alone. I'm fucking having the time of my life. Yeah! Oh my god, bro. Holy shit. I'm so pumped right now. Oh, I can't believe it, dude. Holy fuck, I can't believe it, dude. Oh my god. Dude, it sounds amazing. The HKS blow valve really sounds good, dude. That shit's putting in work.
It has a really like different sound.
Oh, it flutters, dude!
I think you need to open it more then.
Yeah. Wow, bro. Wait. I can't believe this is my car right now, dude.
What kind of blow?
Oh my god, dude. I'm hitting boost, dude. Even at negative.
In a G35.
In a G35, brother. Yo, guys, I'm pretty sure you guys can tell. I am super stoked. I was able to hear the blow-off valve. I don't know if you guys are able to hear it at all, but even at like -3, -4 pounds of boost, like it was loud. It was loud. So I'm gonna just double check it after taking it on that run. I'm gonna make sure everything is looking pretty good, and I'm gonna get it up in the air, just double check as far as leaks and everything, because that was the first drive ever. So I'm gonna do that. The laptop crashed when we were trying to log it, so I'm gonna try and get my own logs on my own time. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys loved this video, make sure you smash that like button, hit that notifications bell, be updated to all of the future G35 twin turbo build videos. I got some crazy ideas, like so much things coming for this thing. And once again, thank you guys so much for all your love and all your support. Like, you guys were hitting me up, blowing my Instagram up yesterday like crazy, like with all the congratulations and just thank you for being proud of me. She's looking so badass right now with that intercooler and everything. I still got to get the bash bar fabricated just to have it a little bit, you know, safer to drive, of course. But we're going to go ahead and work out all of the kinks as far as the tune, and then bring it all the way up to Tampa to Martin and have him tune it for us. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video.